Ay Maria, pues, hacer cristales like Eisenberg. I'm playing, guys. These are my damage counters for this. Although it could be blue meth. I'm playing. Anyways, I'm Crow, and I'm here to bring you my next deck profile. I'm gonna say I'm apologizing for the fact that I said I was gonna release a September video on the Yu-Gi-Oh deck. I did not get one of my cards. The guy was being a butthole, and I couldn't get the card. Anyways, I'm here to talk about Fossil Lockdown, but before I do that, this is not Domo. This face right here is Shitboy. If you ever play Super Meat Boy, that's who this is. Shitboy, the third boss of the third stage. And I also built my computer over there, that's why I play Meat Boy. So, let me just, yeah, there you go. I built that computer. So, anyways, for any more, before I do anything more, let me just get to Fossil Lockdown. I'm gonna do this a little different, like talk with trainers and Pokemon. So yeah, all right. We got Omastar. We got 2 Omanites. Well, 2 Omastars, 2 Omanites. We got 2 Kabutops. We got 2 Kabutos, and we got Aerodactyl. Now here's the tricky part. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 buried fossils. So it's like, uh-oh. Now we got 2 mystery fossils, because that's all we need. One thing. You do get a prize if you kill Berry Fossil. Just know that. But Berry Fossil has a very good effect. You just send 1 basic energy from your hand to the deck, and you can search for a Kabutops or an Omanite. Yeah. That's a great ability. And also, Aerodactyl can evolve into Berry Fossil. I wish, like, Armando and other stuff can evolve into this, but it can't. So, yeah. Oh, and another thing is, if you play... Since I'm gonna show Root Fossil, if you're playing Trainer Lockdown will lock these guys out. But since this is Fossil Lockdown, Omastar and Kabutops cannot lock down Trainer, the Mystery Fossil or the Root Fossil, for the fact that Omastar blocks the active zone. No more active Pokemon can be played or evolved. Kabutops blocks the back row. No more active or bench Pokemon can be played. So when they lock the field, they lock it. But since this is a trainer card, when you're playing it from your hand, it's a trainer until it hits the field. Once it hits the field, it becomes a Pokemon. So Fossil Lockdown, these guys cannot lock them because when it's being played, it's a trainer. Now it can block the buried fossil, but it cannot block mystery fossil or root fossil or claw fossil, and the new fossils that are out, which I don't really know what they're named, but yeah, I'm letting you guys know that right now because I was doing research. Anyways, also I forgot to tell you, Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl blocks the whole field. No more evolution cards can be played from the hand. Just remember that, from the hand. So if you're using Wally's training method, you can use that and evolve a Pokemon because it's force evolving the Pokemon. So so if it's, let's just say I had the Omanite and I had Aerodactyl on the active zone, and I would use Wally's training method, boom, I can do that. I can do that. But I don't think so. Omastar's your active Pokemon. You can't. But if Aerodactyl is out with Omastar or Cradily EX, you cannot evolve, force evolve, because Omastar will not let you evolve from the active zone. But if Aerodactyl's out wherever he is and Omastar's not in the active zone, you can use it. But other than that, you cannot. So I'm making this ruling really right here clear because a lot of people, you know, think it works and stuff, but it doesn't. You know, I've been testing out the deck unlike Copycat's Deadly Hand. I didn't get to test it out in time, but this one I actually got to test it out many times, and it's a very fast deck. If you get the cards you need quickly, you'll be defeating your opponent in a matter of seconds. Like they will like have Aerodactyl come out, and I still have an Omanite and a Kabutops, and they'll kill Aerodactyl all of a sudden. By the time they kill Aerodactyl, it's my turn. So by my turn, I'm just evolving, and you're locked again. So it's a really fast deck if you get your cards ready fast. Anyways, Cradily EX is my next one, and Cradily with Leap and 3 Root Fossils. So Cradily EX is the same effect as Omastar. It locks the active zone. I like its attacks. One of them confuses the Pokemon, and then the other acidic poison. The friendly Pokemon is not poisoned and burned. And also, this Cradily is not the one that it's a lockdown one, but it doesn't lock down, you know, the Pokemon. I still haven't been able to test this one out because I never get it. I always get Cradily EX and I get the other guys, but I never could test this guy out. But other than that, I just know that it can lock your opponent from retreating, so they can't retreat unless they automatically put a switch. So Cladle, I'm sorry, but I still haven't tested you, even though I tested it so many times. Anyways, I'm going to start out with trainers. You're going to run 3 switches because you're going to need to switch out a lot of times. You're going to run 1 Rare Candy, 1 Professor Elm, and for Pokemon tools, your Goldberry. I'm stuttering now. It must be that blue meth. I'm playing it. In this deck, you're going to run 2 Fishermen, 3 Jugglers, and 2 Lady Outings. Compared to the other decks like I made, this time I'm running a little bit more of like everything else. You're going to run the 2 Fishermen because of Juggler. Juggler is like Delcatty. You pop 1 energy, you get draw 3 cards. Or you can pop 2 energies and you draw 5 cards. Lady Outing obviously helps you, you know, get your 3 energies because you got a Grass or Water and Fighting. So if you need, you know, your energies, there you go. Or you can use Mr. Stone's Project. But fish, you got 2 Fishermen. Or you can, you know, replace the Fisherman. It's up to you how you want to run it. But I recommend the 2 Fishermen, 3 Jugglers, or you can run 4 Jugglers if you want, and 2 Lady Outings or Mr. Stone's Project. Like I said, it's up to you. Other than that, you're going to run Copycat is the one you can replace, because Copycat you don't really need in this deck. Mr. Brinish Compassion, you're going to need it, and Wally's and Professor Elm's Training Method you're going to use, especially when you're bringing Aerodactyl out quickly and, you know, you want to lock the game. So, and Professor Elm, in case Aerodactyl's in the game, by the time your opponent, Aerodactyl, you know, evolve because of Professor Elm's next turn. Well, as soon as it hits your turn. You know. So, anyways, the next is energies. You're going to run 2 double colorless because Cladle and Aerodactyl uses it. Then that you have your other staples, Multi, Scramble, and Recycle Energy. These are your main 3 energies. Who the hell's calling? Anyways, I don't care. Anyways, you're going to run 6 water energies. Water is more useful in this deck compared to like the other decks. You're going to run 5 fighting energies, and you're going to run 5 grass energies. It's up to you which one you want to use. If you want to use more fighting energies, because there are more fighting Pokemon in this deck. But that's all Kabutops needs. Both of them. The 5th one is an extra one. And like I said, the water, I'm using it more. And, yeah, it's up to you how you want to, you know, run this deck. As for your, maybe you want to run Underground Lake. It's very good. So let's just say, I wish it would work with Lileep, but it doesn't. So if your Pokemon's in the discard pile, like Omanite or Kabuto, you can bring it out. But I find it pointless because by the time I'm gonna, you know, bring out Omanite, Omastar's coming out next turn. Or if Omanite died, I still have 1 more, and there's still a rare candy. So Underground Lake is helpful, but not as helpful to me to run it in the deck. But it is helpful. If you want to run it, take out the Copycat and put it in the Underground Lake. And your last card is Scott. Scott can go in any of my decks. I just chose never to run Scott. I just don't find Scott that interesting. Even though his ability is really good and it's a staple. But, yeah. I don't feel like running it. So anyway, guys, this is the deck. This is Fossil Lockdown. Just know, it's a very good deck, and I love it. And I had to use Brown, and I had to use my shit boy. So yeah. Anyways, guys, now next month I might not have a deck because I'm still working on it, and that's Energy Field. I already know the team. I already have the whole list on how to make it. I just got to get the cards. So we'll see if I can actually get it. Well, until next month, guys, or who knows when.